planting is starting right now. He was so red.
Away with you!
Who's ready for the party? Good morning, everyone. It is Super Bowl Sunday, so we're getting ready. It is really cold today. The weather went from being super nice to not so nice. I'm letting all the animals out right now early so they could run around. We have had a really scary mountain lion sighting. We caught him or her on the cameras at 4:16 p.m., which is crazy. We usually don't have the bobcat, coyotes, mountain lions. None of those guys ever show up during the day. It's usually always at nighttime or like 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something like that, which is when we always have the animals locked up. Run up here and get everything done, but I swear that never happens. I always want to play with everybody and check on everyone's houses. Now I just decided to fill up everyone's waters just in case. It's so important when you have pigs that they can access water all the time. They need it to digest all their food and to have their whole system working properly. That's obviously with every animal, but it's a little more intense with the pigs. If they eat something that's toxic, like they get a hold of any of the duck or chicken's food, then they need that water to get that through their system. Getting ready, we're officially off. We're heading to our Super Bowl party. It's our friends that are throwing it, and we came prepared. Like, Tyler made his famous salsa. Let me show you guys how delicious it looks.
So joy to the world, the Lord. Pay no attention to my red shirt and the number 8. Who knows the number 8? Who is the person that wore number 8?
I know the number 8.
That should tell you how long.
You do? You know it?
Yeah.
She knows
That
it.
should tell you who or how long I have been into the team. And you could be a fan. The team?
Oh, look at the deer!
Look at the deer! Ah! Where?
She just hopped the fence.
Oh,
You see her?
Oh, there she is. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
she's right there. Oh, she's prancing.
You gotta be careful, because usually when there's one,
Oh, there's 2.
there's 2.
The second one.
That's it. And if there's 2, there's usually 3.
Yeah, there's actually, you never see just one deer, you always see a bunch. Who's ready for the party? Everyone's ready for the party, and we're also gonna go in the hot tub. So we brought everyone's swimsuits, and I think we're gonna have a really good time. Tyler's been working on all of his wood projects. So I just had to show you guys this piece and then that piece over there. They're both going on each side of our hot tub so that we can set drinks up there or we can sit up there if we get too hot. But he's been working on this thing, and this is a tree that he cut down, milled it, and has been working on it, and it looks really good. But look at how cool with the TLife in there. It's awesome. And then look at this one. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. So this is going to be a table that's sitting on top of the 2 wine barrels that we have. And then these are going on the outsides of the hot tub, and they just look amazing. He did so good. Like, he probably could have just made our mantle instead of us having it made. So we just got back from the party and the garage is really loud. Okay, focus. Here's what went down. We had such a great time. Sean and Hallie, if you're watching this, thank you for inviting us over. All 3 kids had a blast. They were like coloring, playing, went in the hot tub, they ate a bunch of food. Everybody was fantastic. And then we turned on a bunch of music after the game and we were singing and dancing. 15 minutes before we were gonna leave, Talon lays down on the couch and falls asleep. And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, out of character for him. So I go down there and I checked on him, and when I pulled the blanket back, he was breathing really hard and felt warm. And so I told Tyler, I was like, okay, mom instincts kicked in. I was like, we need to go. I know I posted a video about when all of us were sick. The only one who hasn't gotten sick is Talon. He has 102.1. We've done that with 2 separate thermometers and twice on each one, and both times they capped out at 102.1. While we're doing all this stuff for Talon, Journey comes up and she's like, hey, look at my arm. And she had some like rash thing on her arm. We have no idea how that happened either. So we just did damage control for that. Let me show you Talon, because we got him all set up in his bed. He's out now, but we got him a cold rag. We did medicine. I have a water bottle right here for him that's all ready to go. We tried to get him to drink some of that. He was so red, like his cheeks and his ears were super red, and it seemed to go down a little bit. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably get up with him again around 2, 3-ish in the morning just to make sure he's okay and see if he needs more medicine. Cleaned off Journey's arm with my special cleaner stuff, and I put some ointment on it. And then I got a Band-Aid on it so it'll soak in. So hopefully tomorrow it'll look way better. And I know, I know, Nitro out. Nitro's waking up Jaspen. Okay, good night, love you. Yes. Did you have fun last night at the Super Bowl party?
Yeah.
How much fun? What was your favorite thing?
Swimming in the hot tub.
Swimming in the hot tub. Have a good day at school. Love you. We're down to 29 degrees. I'm not gonna make it. I actually left my jacket in the car, so my jacket is like stiff, frozen cold.
Day 2. It's been going for a little bit. Got a lot to do to these magnolias. I'm gonna get my buzz cut. But take this here 291 over here to this here pine and liquid amber and oak. All 4 of the trees around here. This is the view they get to look at, which is amazing. I take out this little guy, and those 2 back there behind the vehicle. See if my trusty chain will be able to pull this beast. And should have put it on the bucket so we can lift it up, not drag it to the ground. That's a beefy chain, that's what that is. didn't even need to help. That one was already going where I wanted it. But it's always nice to have a tractor just push it over. Freaking snap that hinge wood in half. All right, so we're gonna hook and drag this whole tree. Make it real easy with this big boy. Away with you! Yep, leverage, get out of here.
Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Anyway, this is just a piece of cake. Cake walks.
It is so windy here today. It is crazy. Let me show you. Let me show you my neighbor's flag, because that will give you an idea of how windy it is. The calm wind, that's not the crazy wind, okay? When I came back from picking Journey up from school, I had my trash cans and a bunch of my stuff were blown and rolling all over the driveway. I'm throwing 2 more eggs in the incubator. We are still hatching duck eggs. Those things sell like little hotcakes and they're so cute, and I do want a couple more girls, so we'll see what happens this time. I'm going to sex them. I know I've talked about this on my other channel, but I'm going to sex them the second that they're born because it's easier to tell if they're male or female. I have a second incubator that doesn't have the rotator, and I just pull the eggs out and stick them inside of that one as they're hatching, and my system has actually worked really good. I've had a good percentage hatch rate so far, so let's pop these babies in and see what happens. So the incubator actually doubles as a heating pad for the cats. They'll sleep up here, lay on top of it just to stay warm because it gets pretty toasty for them. Seed planting is starting right now. I have the kids distracted watching some type of cartoon show and they're gonna sit over there so that this doesn't end up being a messy disaster. This is my gardening soil. This is what it looks like when it does not have water in it, and this is what it looks like when it has water in it. So it's kind of like a cake mix. That was how another person described it. This one's all ready to go. It's been soaking for a little bit. I need to add some water to this guy here, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm planting. I have my cheat sheet for our area, and it says that it's okay right now to plant tomatoes and lettuce and get the seedlings started. Also, the cilantro, basil, and mint are okay, and the snap peas. Everything else I need to wait a little while. Just a few other seeds that I got. Spaghetti squash, one of my favorite vegetables. Carrots, I'm going to try and grow our own pumpkins this year. Celery, more carrots, some onion, radishes, bell peppers, melon, cantaloupe, cilantro, some corn, bunch of tomatoes. Tyler is obsessed with tomatoes, so I really hope I do well on these. And oh, cucumber. Been a couple of days since I planted everything, and my lettuce is already growing. You can see this is my baby green lettuce setup, and then my romaine lettuce. We have little guys taking off. I would highly suggest labeling everything because people have asked me so many times, like, what is that when they've come over, and it's so easy to just look at my little labeling sticks. I think I got a pack of 40 of these for just $3 or something. It's not a lot. You could also label them any way you want. You could stick little toothpicks in there with a piece of paper. It's not a big deal, but this just was pretty easy for me. So this whole section is snap peas, and I have a couple starting to poke out. You can see right there and right there. This one looks pretty big right there. These are tomatoes, and I don't see anything coming out just yet, but I only did 1 seed per container because I was kind of experimenting on what really works. So I'm sure pretty soon here these will pop out. My cilantro and basil, I don't think anything has started just yet, so hopefully in the next couple of days. And then I got this guy. We have 3 more large trays to plant in. I'm gonna be doing some cucumbers, celery, more tomatoes, and mint. So I need to go grab another container from outside, and we're gonna get these guys going. This will be a little bit later today, and it'll probably be in my next video, but I just want to show you guys what we have going. Our goal here is to live off of our small farm as much as possible, and this is one of the ways that we're gonna do that. What do you think about our little garden that we're growing?
I think it's gonna be amazing.
Really? You do? What is your favorite thing that we grow usually?
Carrots.
Carrots? Okay, we have 2 different types of carrots this year that we are going to plant. What about fruits? What's your favorite fruit that we have on the trees?
Plums.
Yeah, those are good. The yellow ones or the purple ones?
The yellow one.
The yellow ones, those are my favorite too.
Thanks for watching. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below.
And we will see you
When we see